Hey guys, edrone here with an urgent message to all Wizard owners. If you have not already flown your quadcopters, we have a serious problem, and it might not be all of them, and it might only be a few, or it might be a lot. So let me tell you what's going on here. You see I have two wizards on the table, okay? This wizard over here is mine. This is a subscriber, follower of mine, really cool guy, Jason Susi, okay? Check him out. Make sure you check him out. He sent me this quadcopter to pretty much get it all set up for him, get the beta flight configuration all done, get it flying, get everything ready, pretty much ready to fly. He sent me a XM Plus receiver, which we got all installed for him, soldered it up. And I got this quad ready to fly, and I made the terrible mistake of assuming that this quadcopter was set up correctly in BL Heli Suite. So let me tell you, this quadcopter, my quadcopter, was correctly set up in BL Heli Suite. The motor direction was fine, the startup volumes and everything were fine. This quadcopter was way off. So let me tell you real quick what I found. So, I went to go take off, okay, I had the props on. I went to go take off this quadcopter, and I had Jason through Messenger video live as I was taking off so he could kind of see it for the first time before I sent it back to him. And before I could take off, it started making a kind of a high-pitched noise, and it started to yaw like this before it would even take off. So I knew right away something wasn't right. It should never sound like the motors are speeding up, and it should never be yaw twitching. Okay, so it started yaw twitching. I said, uh-oh, something's not right. So I double-checked my prop direction, and they were right. My props are on the correct way. So then I said, okay, maybe there's something in beta flight that I missed. So I went back into beta flight. I checked the receiver tab again, checked all the controls, checked all the inputs, made sure everything was correct in the beta flight configurator, and it was. Okay, the motor direction was not reversed. Everything was correct in the beta flight configurator that I set it up to. So then I got wondering, okay, something may be off in the BL Heli Suite. So I went to BL Heli Suite, and I'm going to put a link down in the description for the BL Heli Suite, okay? You need it to be able to do this. You have to have BL Heli Suite. You download it similar to Betaflight, and you just have to have some of the drivers to read your flight controllers like Betaflight. So more than likely, if you already have the Betaflight configurator, BL Heli will be no different pretty much. You'll be able to just plug it in and get connected. But what I did was I went to BL Heli, I plugged in my USB, pushed the connect button to connect to BL Heli. Then you plug in your LiPo and you click read setup. You have to do it in that order, okay? Once I did that, I quickly realized that motor 2 and motor 4 were spinning the opposite direction of what they should have been. So motor 2 and motor 4 were wrong. Motor 1 and motor 4 were correct. So this is your motor order. Motor 1, motor 2, motor 4, motor 3. Okay? So motor 3 and motor 2 were spinning the opposite direction of what they should have been. Jason he doesn't even have BL Heli Suite, so he didn't do this. This was done from the factory. Now, what would have happened if I had actually raised the throttle while it was yaw twitching? This quadcopter would have flipped out. It would have went all over the place. It would have maybe shot up and flown up and landed. And possibly, if anybody was nearby when the quadcopter took off, it could have injured them severely. I'm just in shock right now. I just can't believe that they let this quadcopter go out of the line knowing that this quadcopter is going to be going to new people in the hobby who may not know anything about BL Heli Suite, and they sent it wrong. They sent two of the motor directions were wrong, and get this, that wasn't even the worst part. Well, that was the worst part, but let me tell you even more of a problem that I found was they had the ESC startup volume turned completely all the way up, as well as the ESC lost beacon volume was turned all the way up. Now, I did kind of notice when I plugged in the quad, the motors sounded a little bit louder than I thought they should. But I said, well, maybe, I don't know. I said, maybe my ears are getting more sensitive. I did have it indoors when I first powered it on. But no, I wasn't crazy. At that volume, these motors will burn up at that volume. If you have the volume turned all the way up, you will smoke your motors. if, let's just say that I didn't realize about the motor volume, and I give this back to my buddy, he goes and flies it and lands somewhere and crashes. And this thing starts doing the beacon, you know, where it goes, and it starts making noise and twitching. The motor's making the ESC beacon noise. At maximum volume, those motors could have fried in a matter of a minute or two. But by the time that he would actually located it, from the time that he was able to turn, unplug it and turn them off, he could have smoked his motors. So I'm asking you guys, please, if you own a Wizard X220, please double check it in the BL Heli Suite. I don't want anybody to ever get injured from this hobby. I don't want anybody to burn out motors on a brand new quadcopter. And even if you're not a noob, if like me, I'm not a noob. I kind of know semi what I'm doing. Anyway, even someone like me, I assumed this was set up correctly in BL Heli. Don't assume. Double check it, because this Wizard here was set up completely correct in BL Heli Suite. I didn't have to do anything in BL Heli other than raise the DMAG compensation to high, which I also did for my buddies. And check out Joshua Bardwell's video on that. It seems to help with some of the rolls of death when you're using higher rates. So please, guys, share this video, like this video, get this video out to as many Wizard owners that you can. This is a huge safety concern, and I just don't want some, maybe a child gets this quadcopter, okay, and maybe they go to arm it, and they're standing above it, which they shouldn't be, but maybe they are. They go to take off, and because the motor directions are wrong, the quadcopter flips out and flies up and hits them in the face. They have to go to the emergency room. I mean, this is just uncalled for, and it's just so dangerous. I just can't believe that they're letting quadcopters go off the line like this. So please share this video. Please like it and spread the information to as many people as possible, please. And put it down in the comments, your experiences. Have you had any similar experiences with your Wizard out of the box? Put it down in the comments. We need to. I'm going to be sending a message to Banggood as well as my friend Jason to let them know that this problem exists. So please, notify Banggood if you're having this issue. Notify them and let them know immediately that your Wizard was not programmed correctly in the BL Heli Suite. It was not set up correctly. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Put it down in the comments, your experiences. And until next time, fly safe, happy flying, and happy crashing. And edrone out.